What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we ended up getting a surprise update here in Call of Duty. There's also a free bundle that you can claim and a couple of other things that you guys definitely need to stay informed on. So if you do find the video informative or helpful at any point, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So Call of Duty updates did post this earlier today. They said Call of Duty Black Ops 6 patch notes are now available for a small update rolling out for all platforms, and this mainly focuses on multiplayer as well as zombies, so no update for Warzone. And these are literally all the patch notes. So multiplayer got one thing. It says multiplayer modes address the issue where an incorrect scoreboard layout was used for slasher deathmatch, and then for zombies it says maps Liberty Falls closed an exploit where players could circumvent the final Liberty Falls main encounter quest with the Kashmir portal. Terminus addressed the issue where players could encounter a permanent visual effect and health regeneration debuff if they bled out during a side quest on Terminus. Citadel de Moor addressed an issue where the Rampart cannon could remove more than 500 essence if players interacted with it multiple times during the travel animation. And then as for the last thing they did is general address the issue where SAM trials that spawned during specific quest steps would persist throughout the match without starting if they were interacted with during the quest step. So that is pretty much all the patch notes and everything. As I mentioned in the past before, the main Season 6 update was the last big update that we were going to get for Black Ops 6. So everything from here on out until we jump into Black Ops 7 is going to be super small, minor things like what we saw here. So they're not really going to do anything too big or crazy, and that's pretty much all we have left. And then there's also going to be small tiny playlist updates to bring in upcoming events, rewards, and things like that that are going to be releasing throughout the rest of the haunting. Now, shortly after that, Treyarch did post their own tweet, and they said after this week's upcoming Zombies Dev Talk, so they're now confirming Zombies Dev Talk is going to be releasing for Black Ops 7, we'll be back in with Matt to talk about movement, aim assist, footsteps, mantling, and big changes to multiplayer perks in Black Ops 7, including updates to dexterity and ADS for launch. So from what it's looking like here this week, there is going to be some new information coming out for Black Ops 7 Zombies in the form of a dev talk. Usually this is just a video clip that Treyarch will post. Devs will answer a couple of questions, give some insights. Sometimes they will also give teasers at future upcoming content. In the past, they gave us teasers at Yemen returning, Meltdown, things like that. And that's what they're going to focus on. More than likely, it's either going to release tomorrow on Thursday or on Friday. And once they get through all of that and reveal the new intel for Zombies the following week, after that, we'll dive into multiplayer a little bit more, and that seems to also be its own dev talk, so it's not going to be a blog with images or anything like that. It's just going to be another Q&A type of style. And it also looks like Matt is very excited to talk about the perk updates that they're going to be making. Some people are recommending that dexterity shouldn't even be a perk. It should just be on by default, so you don't have to worry about, having to put it on and waste slots when you can use it on something else. And they said they're going to take all that into consideration. They're going to work on some changes, and they're going to announce them, and it looks like he's very excited to tell us about what they are going to be doing. Anyways, we also got another update, and this brought in a new Warzone combat pack. So we've been talking about this over the last few days. There is one more combat pack that will be releasing for the life cycle of BO6, which will reward you with a new set of operator skins, cosmetics, and things like that. Well, it looks like this has now officially gone live because PlayStation Plus and Xbox PC Game Pass subscribers can now claim the Call of Duty Warzone pack for free in-game, and this will include, obviously, the Black Ops 4 Scarlet Rhodes cosplay outfit that Maya has on. The bundle was available in the store for 1,300 COD points. We also ended up getting the Velocity Operator skin for Bailey, which was a part of the Windfall bundle that also was 1,300 COD points. And then there's the matching blueprints, the new emote, the finishing move, the typical standard stuff that came in with these bundles. Now, one thing, say you purchased one of these bundles and you spent the 1,300 COD points, you're not going to get a refund, but you will get the other bundle for free. That's usually how they've been doing it. They don't issue any form of refunds, and as unfortunate as it is, it's just what they've been doing. Now, this is the last one we get for BO6, so I'm hoping that Black Ops 7 will continue this and they will reward people consistently giving them even more rewards like these. Anyways, if it does happen, it probably won't be for a while. And this is, by the way, out right now. So October 15th was the day they added it. Some people were reporting errors. They said that it says unavailable for purchase even though they see it in the store. So give it a second, but it should be available from now until the launch of Black Ops 7. So you do have quite a bit of time to go ahead and redeem this, and they usually don't just randomly go away. So whenever it does fix and you're able to start claiming them, you'll just be able to get it right away with the click of a button in your either PlayStation store or Xbox store. Anyways, that's pretty much the update we have for today. Tomorrow we do have another update, and once again, the Dev Talk, most likely tomorrow. There's also going to be a brand new event. 2 events that will go live at 10 a.m. One is going to be a Zombies Leaderboard one, and then the second one is going to be the Echoes of the Dead challenge-based event, and this will be the only challenge-based event we get this update. The rest are going to be either XP-based, event pass, or collection-based, but I'll have a guide up for that one tomorrow. Looks like it's going to be fairly easy to complete. We did go over all the challenges and the rewards in a past video before, but that's the event that we have, and that's what to look forward to, and it's going to go on for the entirety of up until October 23rd, and that's where we start getting a little bit better events, more rewards, and things like that. But so far with the Haunting update, what are your thoughts and opinions on it? For some reason, it just doesn't feel like a typical Haunting update. I just feel like MW3 was so much better in terms of the content and the things that were available for you to do. This time around, there isn't as much that they're offering, and sort of like the way that they're drip feeding us events, like you have to wait an entire week just to get the first event added into the game. And then at the same time, like the Warzone side of things, we had Purgatory for Rebirth Island, and that one came in with its own Easter eggs. It felt like it was a lot better than the Rebirth Night variant that we have right now. They also ended up having Verdansk Night, and that one was pretty fun. It had a whole lot going on with it. Once again, its own Easter eggs that you were able to complete to get weapon blueprints, camos, and stuff like that. And then not to mention the camos were way better than what we're currently seeing right now. So it's like, it's definitely a big difference. I knew BO6 with like the life cycle we've had so far this year, they have been sort of holding back content and drip feeding us throughout the entirety of it, and it seems like maybe they're saving all the best stuff for Black Ops 7. But as unfortunate as it is, this is the update we have to deal with for the next month, all the way up until November 14th when Black Ops 7 officially launches. In the meantime, as we get closer and closer to that launch, we're going to start seeing more information and intel and updates dropping. For example, the Dev Talks, then we're going to get new blog posts. Maybe they're going to dive a little bit deeper into like the weapon camos, prestiging, and all that good stuff. So we can at least get more information while we wait. And then they're also going to have these events that are going to be going live. And the best events are going to be on the 23rd. So like during the halfway point is when we're going to get the Chucky event pass and things that I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to. But that is pretty much all that I got for you guys here in this video. This is everything to expect in terms of the content dropping this week, as well as the update that we ended up getting today. If any more news pops up, I definitely got you guys covered with a video, but that's pretty much it here. Thank you guys for tuning in, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys back on the channel again. Peace.